Hello and welcome to your daily card pull. I will be pulling a Major Arcana card for each of the signs and also a few Oracle cards. So this will be what does the universe want you to know for Monday, July 3rd, 2023. So let's get started with our air signs. So that's going to be our Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is it that the universe and spirit wants you to know for today? Let's pick a card out of the middle here. Temperance. All right, so this is being cautious and balanced. We will pull one of our soul journey affirmation cards and kind of flush this out a little bit for you. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And we'll pull one of the Moonology cards. So as a reminder, tonight is a full moon in Capricorn. So it's also it's the first of the 4 super moons for this year. So the moon appears roughly 17% larger and 30% brighter than normal. So definitely check that out if you have a chance. Just take a look at that. This one is confidence is your key to success. And then lastly, we will pull a spirit animal card for you. We'll kind of pull all of this together. All right. So what is coming through for my air signs? The grizzly bear, power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. So putting all of these together, being cautious and kind of balanced, that is also relying on your intuition here. So be confident in whatever decision it is that you're making. This card, this balance card, and kind of some self-reflection in here will give you, I guess, the freedom that you need and the confidence that you need to make whatever changes you've been thinking about. And you really are the key to your own happiness. So some of this is a matter of using your power to create your own happiness here. So that is what you should be keeping in mind for July 3rd, air signs. Next, we will move on to our fire signs. So that's going to be our Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And what is it that Spirit wants you to know for today? Let's see. The Hanged Man. So remember, this is going to be a card of kind of that creative thinking, but also kind of pulling into yourself, and don't let yourself get too distracted thinking about other things. Just really fall back on your own intuition. Think about what it is that you need to change in your life. Maybe this is a little bit of feeling like you're hung up, like you're in a place where you don't really know what to do. You're kind of at a standstill. So let's see what other cards come out to maybe help you along with that journey. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So that is your soul journey affirmation for today. So maybe that's what's causing this Hanged Man feeling where, with the Hanged Man, and usually, I mean, not in this card, but usually in the deck, you see them literally hanging upside down. So part of it is a matter of seeing things from a different perspective. Maybe you've been stuck for a while and you just need to look at things a little bit differently. So again, there could be this fear of failure that you don't really want to admit to failure, but it's also an invitation to look at things a little bit differently. Don't see it as a failure. This card that comes in is look at the bigger picture. So that's the full moon in Sagittarius card. So we do have a full moon. It's not Sagittarius for today, but, so maybe what you've been perceiving as a failure is actually too narrow of a view of the situation. If you pull back a little bit further, you might see it from a little bit of a different perspective. They say, that you learn more from your losses than you do from your wins. So perhaps this is just a learning experience for you. And your card is Polar Bear, Mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. So, polar bear. So again, this kind of looks at, these challenges are going to make you stronger. So look at the bigger picture. Don't just look at, what is immediately happening right now, but kind of pull back a little bit, see things from a different perspective. And if there's something that you've decided isn't right for you, maybe you're seeing it as a failure. Maybe it's just a matter of looking at it from a little bit of a different perspective. And what is it that you learned during this experience that can help you grow and help you along your path a little bit more. So next we will pull for our earth signs. So that's going to be our Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and see what you should keep in mind for today. And now these single card draws, these are, it could either be, a prediction of what's to come today, or it could be what do you need to keep in mind? Where's an opportunity for you to grow spiritually, grow along your journey. So Wheel of Fortune. So that is the card for our earth signs. And with the Wheel of Fortune, that means that whatever is happening right now is kind of destined and fated. So just like if there's a wheel, if you think about an old carriage, there's a jumper there. If you think about the wheel, it goes along in its groove, or you could say in its rut, and you can try as much as you want to try to push it out of there, but it's going to naturally fall back into that groove. So you don't have to try to control it, just let it do what it's going to do. So your jumper card was guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So when I get a jumper card, I also like to do a regular card as well. And acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So perhaps with you, this has been a situation where you've been trying and trying to make something work, make something go a different direction, whether that's in a relationship, whether that's in your work life, whether it's something with your family, and you've been trying and trying, and it just doesn't feel right. So with this, with the guilt and the acceptance, that's something that this is maybe saying, you know what, whatever's happening right now is destined and fated. I don't need to try so hard. It's going to be what it's going to be. Your card is full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. So maybe you've been trying and trying to push something in a certain direction and it's just not going that way. So, take your hands off the wheel, let fate and destiny play out the way they're supposed to. And, even with that guilt card, I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. Maybe you did do something in your past that you're not happy about, that you're ashamed about, that you wish you would have handled differently. Maybe you feel like you didn't try as hard as you could, or maybe you messed up. But those are all learning things. So it's time to accept that you can't change things. Some things you can't change, and you definitely can't change the past. So maybe it's just a matter of letting Wheel of Fortune take over. For your card, you got Squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. So you have your Squirrel card here. So this looks like, there's something you've been trying to change. You've been hoping to move things. And at this point, you've done what you can do. This acceptance that I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. This, to me, is coming across as a message from the universe and from spirit that it's time for you to stop trying to control the outcome. Stop trying to, control the ship here. Just let it take its course. It's destined and fated, and the end result is going to be a win-win. And last but not least, we have our water signs, our Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So let's see what it is that universe and spirit wants you to know. The Tower. So that is your Major Arcana card for today. So a lot of times, especially in the Rider-Waite deck, the Tower card, this tower's been struck by lightning and people are jumping out of it and it's burning. And this one looks a little bit less ominous, although it's still the Borg, so that's kind of resistance is futile. But with the Tower, it's changes that are coming. Usually it's pretty sudden changes, but with that, it's making way for something new. Something has to go in order for something new to take its place. And then you got Death card. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So crazy that both of those came out together, but that's, it would appear that there's something that you've been wrestling with. What do I do about it? And the message here is that things are going to change, but that you're learning that there is a silver lining there. Just because something's ending doesn't mean that all is lost. So let's see what the Moonology card has for you. New moon in Capricorn. It says your hard work is paying off. So that's something, maybe you've been dreading whatever this change is that's looming, and you've been kind of setting the stage for what is that going to look like afterwards. And it's going to be paying off. So let's see what your spirit animal has. Your spirit animal is Puffin, partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So there's your Puffin cards. So especially in light of the Tower and death, with some things coming to an end and new beginnings on the horizons, definitely lean on your network, whether that's family, whether that's friends. Definitely ask for help when you need it, and know that things that you've been putting in motion, presumably this is not totally unexpected, that maybe you saw this coming, so you've been preparing for it, and that's what it means. All your hard work is paying off. And just faith in the divine, faith in God and the universe, that this is going the way that it should go. It's just sometimes endings can be tough, but there's definitely something better that's coming along. Endings are merely new beginnings that are starting to happen. So I hope you found this video to be helpful, and come back tomorrow and we'll do polls for July 4th. Thank you.